I put it up here. Like that. Hey. Move the seat. Did I plug that up yet? I did not. Oh, okay, it's better. Schmick. All right, now we're good. All right. Where's my tank at? There it is. Get it. Ow. Ow. Freaking hurt. All right. Let's get this out of here. Okay. First live stream in a while. Get my beer. Get my bar. Trying to think of how much fuel I want to get. I think I have like, what did I have? 4 gallons? It's probably fine, but might as well get on up here. Get on up here and see what we got. Let's see. Yeah, I got just under 4 gallons. I could probably pump like 2 gallons in there or something like that. I might actually put it up here. Yes. Nobody's in here yet. Oh. I don't need this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. All right. So now, get our big fuel tank here. 50 to 1. Put it right here, I guess. I might do it like this right here. Stuff's strong. Fuel's expensive nowadays. It's getting up there in price. How y'all doing? Just getting the boat ready for the tournament. Putting some 50 to 1 2-stroke mix gas in here. But I want to try, I don't want to pump too much gas in here now. So I use this siphon right here, pretty sick. Little tube into the tank here. But I don't want to pump all 5 gallons in there because then it'll be heavy. So I have to I have to go down in here and see how much fuel we got. So said hi, Ramathi. What's up, man? All right. So now tubes in, we're good. Go ahead and pump it on in there. Don't want that falling out. I want just over 4 gallons. 5 gallons will probably do. And I got my tank marked so I can see how much fuel I'm pumping in there. So, right at just over 4 gallons. And seems like a lot more than a gallon. Unless this thing's pumping slow. Where we at? Still at 4 gallons. Where are we at there? Let's see. Oh. Is this still pumping? I might be trying to pump. That's why. There we go. Maybe I was too deep in the tank. Let's see what we got. All right. That should be empty now. See where we're at. Oh, yeah. We're about 5 gallons now. That's perfect. Perfect. Them? Who is them? Elias? What's up, man? All right, so now we got fuel. That's complete. Leave that like that. So I don't get fuel everywhere. I wonder how much I pumped in there. Probably a gallon or so. Yeah, probably about 2 or 3 gallons, something like that. Yeah, this pump's pretty sweet. I actually got it from Temu. It had a handle or a nozzle you could squeeze, and the the nozzle blew up, so I ended up just using it as a regular siphon. So it's battery powered, pretty cool. It's just on off, and then yeah, it's better than using the old school. It's got like a copper tube in it or something like that. Siphon. That's good for like big boats, but my boat ain't that big. I think I got like a 10-gallon tank or something like that. So, yep. Elias, yo, what's up? Who's that? Jose Carlos, what's up, man? How y'all doing? Just getting ready for the next fishing tournament. Got my fuel in. Now I gotta charge this battery. I got the battery in the front charging. So, grab my extension cord. I got a 24-volt system in the front, and then I got a 12-volt system in the back. So, yeah, not too bad. Take my extension cord, plug that in. It's typically good to do your fuel first before you go adding electricity to that. So, Jesus, that thing's all bent. There we go. All right. That's good. Y'all can see the boat. What we got here? There you go. It doesn't look too terrible right now. Doesn't look the best, but yep. Oh. And then I got to unplug all this stuff in the morning. It shouldn't take too long to charge it. Maybe, I don't know, 4 hours or so. Might actually open this garage door to let the fumes out. Little stank in here. Whew. Get high on some fumes. Let that air out a little bit. Yes, sweet. I might actually put my my screen down. My HOA said that I had to take my screen down because it's not into HOA rules or whatever. It's always something with HOAs. So annoying. But whatever. I guess I'll put it on the inside of my garage, I guess. I mean, my whole goal was to get rid of all these freaking bugs. So I don't have bugs in my garage. But I guess they don't care. So. Oh, man. There we go. Who's that? Somebody. I don't know. Somebody's out there. See, I get this screen up so that I don't have anything coming in the garage. There we go. Yeah, that'll probably be another part of one of my YouTube shorts, is trying to figure out how to install this screen so that it's on the inside of my garage, not the outside. God forbid we have something we need that we use. But yeah, it's pretty sick setup. Lets me have some air, nice air in the summer. When this garage gets hotter than you know what, keeps the bugs out. It's nice. So, get a little bit of noise. So, yeah. So we're gonna get the let's see, get the boat charged here. Try to check this and make sure it's actually charging. Oh shit. There we go. What do we got? Oh, I forgot I gotta turn my power on in order for it to charge. And now we are charging. Beautiful. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here. That's my onboard battery charger right here. Got a 3-bank. So that's my cluster of wires that needs to be cleaned up this winter. So yeah, I got my on-off switch right there. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Once I turn it straight. There we go. Right here. Little battery shut-off switch. So, yeah. So that should be charging. I'm sure all my graphs are about to start turning on. But go turn those off real quick. Oh, man. It's always a chore being a boat owner for tournament, getting ready. So, I do need to actually clean my graphs, so I might as well take my covers off. Actually shut that as well. Thing's still charging in it, yep. Sweet. Alright. Yep, that graph turned on. Agree. Turn off. Thank you. I gotta turn off this other one. I'm sure it's on. Oh, how's everybody been doing? How's everybody's week? It's finally the weekend. Get to finally relax. Oh, shit. Alright. I know. Turn off. Well, okay, first. Okay. I got you back. Cool. Power. Turn that off. Nice. Sweet. Alright. So yeah, let those charge for a little while. I can actually probably take this battery off here as well, since I know that all my batteries are going to be charged. Oof. Got a 100 amp hour battery. Not going to need that. Okay. So we got fuel in the boat. Batteries are charging. Now the fun part. I might actually clean these screens. Yeah, they're a little dirty. Clean these screens real quick. My dog's a sniffing. See, I already got bugs in here right now. Just from having the garage door open that little bit. What's he doing? What are you doing? Alright. Got some cold beers. So yeah, I'm gonna probably clean these screens. And then get my rigs all set up. So might take a little while. Ice cold. Just the way I like it. So yeah, the cleaner I use for these screens, this stuff right here, works pretty good. I've never had any issues with it. Weiman electronic wipes. So pretty good stuff. You just kind of rub it on there, and then typically I use like a cloth to wipe it off, just because it's a little wet. So it's always nice to have a nice clean screen when you're trying to look at fish or whatever. So clean it down. Good stuff. I'm not sponsored by this company, but it's good stuff. Works good. Yeah, just take your microfiber towel and just clean it off. Makes it look real nice. I like to keep all my equipment looking nice and clean. Shows that I actually take care of my stuff. So, yep. That one's nice and clean. Anybody else in here? Nope. Nobody else in here now. I'm sure everybody's out enjoying the weather on this beautiful Friday afternoon. All right. Slide on here on the side. Get this side screen or graph. I'm actually tempted to turn these graphs off tomorrow. Just because I feel like these fish get a lot of pressure from uh, all these graphs being on and all the pinging and all that stuff. So I don't know. Might try something new tomorrow. Might be overthinking it, but I have heard that some of those fish are they get like what's it called? It's like sonar shy. If they hear that pinging, they just kind of either go away, go somewhere else, or something like that. But yeah. All right, that one's nice and clean. Sweet. I got 2 clean graphs ready to go. All right, what does that look like? That should be good. I just got that remote. Clean that off. Make that look all nice and clean. Clean the pedal off a little bit. So everything looks nice and clean. Nice and new, because it's going to be dirty by the end of the day. So might as well clean it now. Clean it now. Make sure it looks all nice. This will be the second tournament of the year. So should be fun. Got the motor fixed again. I had some issues with I guess when I did my impeller on my motor, it didn't go back into neutral, I guess, or into gear. So yeah, so when I went out, all I had was reverse. I didn't have forward. So now we figured it all back out and got forward and reverse back. So should be good to go. I swear this boat stays cleaner than my truck does. I barely get to clean my truck. I always get to clean my boat because I have all the time in the world. There we go. Put that on about 5. That's good. All right. That's nice and clean. Everything looks good. Now let's try to figure out what type of lures we want to throw tomorrow. I passed by a few places. It looked relatively pretty muddy. Is the best way to describe it. So, assuming I don't know. I mean, my friend caught that one on a glide bait. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we want to throw. I got that spinnerbait on there, the one that won the tournament last weekend. So yeah. So we'll see. Trash right here. What do you guys think I should throw? I think I need to replace a few leaders as well. Might actually get this out of the boat. All these wires. So I can get to these rods. There we go. I'll bring this down a little bit. Beautiful. All right. I'm definitely not throwing this big glide bait because I threw that for God knows how long last weekend and I didn't get anything at all. So not going to throw that. I might throw the other one. This is the bait I threw all last week and didn't really catch anything. But Savage Gear, I think that's a 6 or 7 inch glide. Didn't really get anything, so take that off. But we did catch a 4-pounder on this one right here. The Boca Shad. It's a pretty sick bait. Little glide bait. Diggy, 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 diggy. Pretty sick. It's got a good color to it too as well. It's got like that purple on the top, the yellow, green, a little bit of slight green. Pretty sick. It's a good bait. So might be a bait that's gonna be thrown tomorrow. So I really want to throw topwater, but I've never really had like crazy good luck on topwater. So I don't know. But It's always worth a shot. I'm gonna stick with this bait until I catch something on it, I guess. The good old Zorro spook. What in the world is going on here? There we go. It's the joy of leaving everything in the front of your boat. Everything gets tangled. Here we go. Those right here. Zorro spook. There he is. Jake. Yo, what's up? The glide bait has been so hit or miss this week on the res. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, like I just said, I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but this one here, caught a 4-pounder on that. My buddy got it stuck on a log. Actually, the day that I saw you, Jake, when I went and got the key, he like casted and he went and got it stuck on the back of a log, and I was like, whoa, just wait, I'll go get it. And he's like, no, I think I got it. And he was like shaking it, trying to get it off. And I guess this bass came out of the water and crushed it on the backside of the log. And I was like, oh my God, dude, this is freaking crazy. So, yeah. So I had to go over to the log that he was stuck on and try to lift the 4-pounder up over the log into the boat. So, yeah, that was a blast. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people say this time of year, like when the bass are like starting to get on their beds or like pre-spawn, even like post-spawn, really, you can catch them on like salamanders, like lizards. I've got a few in here somewhere. Actually, I was fishing Lake Brittle with my mom. She wanted to go out, and she's like, "What do you think they're gonna be hitting on?" I was like, "I don't know, man." But I casted a Senko, and I casted it right at a bed, and the fish came up, put his nose down, and pushed it out of his bed, and then came right back and sat on the bed. I was like, "What?" Like, dude, that's crazy. And then I casted a lizard, pitched a lizard up in there, and as soon as it started fluttering down the water, freaking they ignited on it and took the whole thing. I was like, dang, freaking nuts. So, what do I have? I have this lizard here. I might actually throw that black and blue, depending on the water clarity, but when the water's like regular, like that regular green, that's the color I like to throw right there. Pretty sick. It's like yeah, 6-inch lizard. I'll take that, and then I'll take, if the water's really bad, throw a little bit of this on there. Some worm pate. Garlic. Stuff is foul, to say the least. Put some of that on the tail. Kind of to go with like the chartreuse on the tail right there. Just run it all the way up to the top, about right there. Dip it in there. But I also have this one that I've caught him on as well. The old black and blue lizard for that murky water. Might like that. I don't know. So I think it's got some salt on it too. Yeah, some kind of salt or something. So, yes, sir. Who in the hell is that? A loud truck. Box truck? Jesus. Somebody's getting something. A little late for deliveries. 9:20. Like, yeah, I got to make sure I get this refrigerator delivered. Crazy. All right. So, I don't know. What do you think, Jake? You think green pumpkin lizard, or you think black and blue? That's the question. Which one? Which one? Zoom. Got the pumpkin and chartreuse, or black and blue? What do you think I should throw? The good part is I can switch them out as needed. So right now I got the good old tequila sunrise. That didn't do very well at all. Let's start with green pumpkin. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, this right here. I don't know if you like to throw power worms at all, but tequila sunrise, dude, that shit's awesome. Really good color. And I think Bass Pro Shops actually sells these in like a 20-pack. I think it's like a 7-inch worm. I got 7-inch, 10-inch, 8-inch, whatever. Got it all. So I guess we'll take that off. Be throwing this on a, what is this guy? This guy's flying in my face. Got a number 4 hook. I think it's a 4/0 hook with a 3/16 ounce slip sinker and a good old fashioned little bobber stop. I don't know how you can see it. Yeah, a little bobber stop right there. So that's the setup right there. Sometimes in the summer I'll throw a little bit heavier so I can get it down there a little bit faster. But and actually, these work really well as well on the Aquan Baby Brush Hog, Black and Red Flake. These are really hard to find. I actually had to order these from a website because Cabela's didn't have them. So, like, well, all right. Jake, are you coming to the tournament tomorrow? So you can see Victor come out in there and whoop up on us. I think he's supposed to be coming out tomorrow, is what Justin was saying. Should be fun. The boy definitely knows how to fish. I'll give him that. I guess he's coming out and he's giving a like, I think he's doing like a FE hat, fish everything hat for biggest fish. So that's what she looked like right there. Money. It'll be sweet. I think my leader on this one is pretty good. I think I tied this one last week. So let's see here. I always like to run my fingers up the line and see if I have any imperfections in the line. Feels pretty good. Yep. Nice. Yeah, I'm fishing with Ken again. Yeah, Vic said he was coming out. I saw him at Fountainhead the other and went out after work. Huh. Yeah, he should be a fun one to fish against. I mean, we'll see. I don't know how many. If I mean the problem out there is like, if somebody that's really good out there has a bad day, typically everybody had a bad day. But if you're having a good day out there, 9 times out of 10, he's gonna have a good miss a 7-pounder in the boat with him. Damn, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, it should be fun for sure. It's a fun place, dude. Originally, I was thinking I was like kind of confused in where I wanted to go, but I don't know. I might try to full send it to the fingers. Try that spot first. I've never really fished there a lot, so might give it a shot. But I mean, if anything, one thing I have noticed is it seems like most of the fish are probably just chasing shad and going after shad types of things. So I'm gonna try that out. Stick with some type of like minnow, fluke, shad kind of imitation. Just go from there, I guess. So, what is my daughter doing? I'm on baby duty as well, so if you hear random noises, that's what that is. What is she doing? I don't know. Guess she went back to sleep. Jaw's turning a little bit. But I did, actually, I did catch one on a shaky head last time, I think. Last time I went out. Oh, this is the one I need. Yeah. This one, I think I broke the, I don't know if I broke the whole leader or some of the leader. I can't remember, but let's see what we got going on here. See how much leader line I got. I like to have at least about 5 feet. There we go. Let's see where we're at. Hopefully this leader isn't too messed up. Let's see here. There's the start of it. What does it feel like? Who all we got in here? I don't feel too bad. A little crusty at the end. It's not bad though. Yeah, it should be fun. Make sure. Yeah, I've actually my partner that I'm fishing with tomorrow. Oh, what did you say? Yeah, I got some up by Sandy on Monday, so I'm banking on those areas. The res is so timing heavy. I just don't know. Yeah, definitely going shad heavy patterns and an Aaron's Magic Roboworm. Ah, yeah, I do have that. Like the Ned rig or shaky head or what? Or drop shot? I don't know about this leader here. I feel a lot of interesting things going on here. Yeah, I got some frays going on. I have to get rid of that. Well, that sucks. Wasn't really wanting to tie a new leader, but whatever. That's fishing. Tie your leaders. I almost want a lighter leader on this. I think this is like 12 pound, 12 pound fluoro. It's a little heavy for a spinning combo, but oh yeah, my freaking drag's tight too. Trying to snap that thing off. Come on, man. There we go. Is that good? Let's see. Nope, still tight. I actually like that Aaron's Magic. It's pretty good. Shaky head to start. I might put on a wobble head. Um, like a wobble head jig, jig head. Because I used to throw those a good amount. Back in the day, I used to throw them with like crawls and stuff. But again, like you said, it's the res is definitely very time sensitive. Those fish are like super super crazy about their timing. Let's see. Yeah, the wobble heads I got right here. Those are my jigs. Where's it at? Right here. Are they in there? Maybe. Maybe it isn't my jigs. I can't remember where mine are at. I think those are all jigs. Yeah, those are all jigs. Where in the hell? Oh, maybe they're in here. Yeah, that's where they're at. I got this little separate thing. I don't know how big you're talking, but the ones I got are like this right here. Little wobblehead jig. This is on an EWG hook. So, yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, I used to throw these a lot. It's definitely a pretty fun little bait to throw for sure. I actually throw it a lot in the winter, actually. When fishing's like real tough out there, you just throw that wobblehead out there and just let it kind of simmer, just like wobble back and forth. What size fluoro do I want to throw is a question. I might throw 8. Is this 8? That's 14. Don't want that. There's 4, 14. There's 8. Ain't much of it left. Where's my? Oh, there might actually be just enough. Oh, here we go. We got some more. Nice. Is that 8? Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Got a nice little line box. So I got all my lines in there. I've been throwing heavier pound line for my spinning rods, and I'm tempted to throw lighter line because they might be getting kind of line shy on me. I don't feel too bad. Feels bad right there. Throw that out there. This is mono. I don't necessarily want mono. I'd like fluoro, if anything. I don't need a worm floating. Let's see what we got. What is that? That is, so I got mono, and fluoro 12. I don't want 12. What is this? 15? Damn it. Well, I guess it's gonna be 12 or 15 because I'm not gonna throw mono on a freaking Senko. I don't have any other line. That sucks. I guess I gotta buy some more line. I think the only other line I have is up here. Dude, my boat is a mess right now. That's the only thing I hate about going out on the res and you have a bad day, because your boat will definitely show it. I guess I'll throw 12, I guess. Yeah. It's either 12 or 8-pound mono, which I'm not really, yeah, no, definitely not throw mono. All right. Yeah, I'm going to be fishing with Nick tomorrow. I don't know if you met him or not yet. He was out at what'd you say? Yes, the swinging wobblehead with a normal EWG. Gotcha. Are you supposed to fish it like Texas rig? Uh, I mean, you can throw it. I mean, you just tie it on like a yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you just fish it like a Texas rig, or even like a jig, really. So, move his camera. There we go. Yeah, just fish it like a jig, or I mean, really, I guess you can fish it however. Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's just sitting on the bottom and it's just moving like this, you know, with the waves or the current or whatever you got. So, let's see. There we go. Throw this out. The hardest part for me is going to sleep the night before a tournament. I get like so hyped up about like fishing and just like trying to come up with a game plan and all that stuff. I was actually talking with Brandon Weaver about like having like a kind of like a go-to box, I guess. So you pretty much have like all your rigs like already pre-rigged. So you have like obviously I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rods, and then you have like pretty much lures that are already pre-rigged to go, just in case shit hits the fan and it doesn't work. So you're not like digging through your boat, like where in the world did I put those freaking lures at, you know? So I don't know. I've been thinking about it. Call it the Plan B box. So I don't know. Oh man. But yeah, last time I went out, I went out at a Bull Run, and Bull Run was pretty muddy, to say the least. So, um, but and then my motor didn't work. I don't know if you caught that or not. But when I replaced my impeller, I tried to put it in forward because the rod that comes up from the lower unit all the way up, it wasn't reaching. So when I put it in forward, I was able to actually get it to where I could put the pin back in. Well, when I went out, um, I only had reverse. I put it in forward and it would go in reverse. And I put it in reverse and it would go in reverse. I was like, dude, what's happening right now? So now we have forward and now we have reverse. So we're good to go. I put the earmuffs on my motor out here and ran water through it, and I had forward and reverse. So I'm hoping we should be good. If not, I'm gonna be locking the pin in and rolling around the res in reverse all day, I guess. I don't know. Freaking sucks. But as we were trying to do, tie this leader line here. This is 12. Get that little imperfection out of there. Let's see. Go about like that right there. I'm trying to remember the name of this knot. This I think it's called the Crazy Alberto, maybe. Where you like put it in the little, I don't know, well you can see it. I can make a little bend in the line like that. Right there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, not really. There you go. Maybe. Yeah. Put a little bend in it. And then you put your braid through one end and wrap around like 7 times and wrap back around 7 times and run it back through the same hole. I've actually had pretty good luck with that. There we go. All right, what do we got? Good there. Yeah, Brandon and Justin were just talking about they just got finished getting the boat ready and everything. So Everybody's getting ready to go. Ready for the big day. I'm hoping we have a good turnout, but I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot of people coming to this tournament, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, I think originally Jimbo was going to come out, but I think he has to work, and he actually works for Tiny Boat Nation. So 1, 2, 3, pause, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and back down through the bottom there. There we go. I saw Sean today at work. He is going solo. Yeah, he'll be high as a kite out there by himself, I'm sure. He's so funny, dude. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see how he does. I mean, him and Jimbo have definitely had a rough year. I mean, they didn't have the best of years last year either, but it's kind of hard to not fish with your best friend, I guess. But I mean, me and my partner, I mean, him and I butt heads all the time, and I was like, nope, I ain't doing another year. Love hanging out with you. Great person, great friend, but I can't fish with you anymore. We just butt heads all day long. Freaking drive each other nuts. Let's see what we got. Cut this off here. Mm-hmm. Go. That looks good. Mm-hmm. And then do this side here. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. All right, and there you go. That's the knot. Oh, there it is. Can you see it? Kind of. It's very small. There you go. So you got your braid, and you got your fluoro. Pull on it. Make sure it don't break. Good to go. Good to go, Baba Joe. I like to do, it's just the easiest measurement I have for myself, but pretty much my height, which is 6'5". Might be a little long for leader, but never had any issues. So, all right. So this one I'm going to throw. Which reel is that? Which reel do I have over here? That's the new Casking, and that's the old Casking. I might, yeah, I might just go ahead and throw top water on this one. So it's already rigged up, ready to go. I'm surprised Sean didn't ask our buddy Vaughn to fish with him in the tournament. He used to fish with us a lot, and then he had his third child. So yeah, I think he might be out. I think he was saying his wife told him to pick between Lou's and Fountainhead Bass Club, I guess. So that's fine. I mean, I don't expect everybody to last forever, but it's nice if they do. It's definitely a pretty chill, down to earth club. And I mean, as you saw from the results from the first tournament, we're not all sticks. We're dry, but it just depends on the conditions, I guess. But Murtha coming should be interesting. He's pretty good as well. I mean, he won Angler of the Year last year, so he did fish every tournament, but. All right. Who's that? Doran de Pierce Story. Hello, my man. What's up, man? Gonna try and stick with you. All right. What are you sticking with? This is what we just tied on. The old Zorro spook for the hopefully topwater bite. We'll see. And then yeah, and we just tied our leader line. So running 12-pound fluoro Seagar to Beyond. I think it's Beyond Braid or something like that. From Amazon. Everybody hates on these people, but I haven't had any issues, so I like it. Works good. I think I'm running. It's a little heavy, but it's all I had. It was. I think it's 20-pound braid. 20-pound braid on a spinning combo, but like I said, it works. Fish ain't seeing it anyways. If anything, they're seeing the fluoro. There we go. Loosen it up a little bit. Cool. So top water's done. I'm gonna put top water probably up top since I'm gonna be throwing that first in the morning. So I'm trying to remember. You said, Jake. You said Aaron's Magic. I'm trying to think if I have that. I did have it. I know that. I don't know if I have it anymore. Yeah, right here. Oh, I have Aaron's green pumpkin. Like a Ned? That's what I got. It's the Ned rig. It's right here. Rubber worm. It's good stuff. Problem is, I mean, some of these baits are really hard to find. Some of them you can find everywhere, and then some places you can't find them anywhere. But kind of see the color. It's like a bluish greenish kind of color. I don't know how well you can see that blue in there, but yeah, pretty sick. I might throw that. I'll be throwing that on a Ned rig. That'll probably be my secondary go-to rod, most likely. Unless I bring another rod. What do I have left? I do have that one. What does this thing feel like? I think this is the one that didn't cast for shit. It's the old Fluger. Feels fine. Oh no, it's a Daiwa. This might be the Fuego maybe? Yeah, Fuego. Fuego 3000. I could bring a 6th rod. Just leave it on the boat. I don't know. And throw a Ned rig on it? It's possible. And then I guess I could throw my... Dude, somebody's getting it on a freaking motorcycle right now. Like, what? My hand! Rolling. Dory. Hell yeah. Let's see. I guess I could throw. I don't know what this line feels like. I definitely need to replace the leader on that for sure. Just have it already pre-rigged with a shaky head or Ned rig. It's not a bad idea. I don't know if I want to throw shaky head or if I want to throw. Are you still in here, Jake? Or anybody? You guys can give me your thoughts. Kind of torn between two things. So you were talking about the wobble head jig. I was thinking more along the lines of, I don't know if I like the bigger hook or if I like the smaller hook. But I have these small ones that I love throwing in the river, like the Shenandoah and stuff for smallies. But EWG, it's like a eighth ounce. I think it's a number 3 size hook, maybe. So either that one, or this one. This one's got a big ass hook on it though. I don't know. Kind of torn between that. Or this one right here. I think this is a number 5 hook. That's quarter ounce screw in head. Starting with a shaky head tied on. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know. I just don't know which size I want to throw. I got these, but these hooks don't look very sharp. These are 1/4 ounce as well, but they're more of like a straight shank rather than like EWG style. So I don't know. I don't know. Go with your gut with what you like using. Yeah, I like using that small stuff. It's just scary trying to pin that small hook into a big ass fish. But I mean, I could. I mean, that's not terribly big. Like I said, it's probably like a 4 or 5 aught hook, something like that. So that's a 4 or 5, and this one's like a 2 aught, but it is EWG, so it's weedless. So I don't know. I was thinking about throwing that with the Aaron's Magic Rubber Worm. And the good part is if it doesn't work, then I could go to a shaky head or something like that. But I don't know. It's definitely a little different in the spaces of where the hook is. So I don't know. I might, yeah. Maybe I'll just stick with that. And then I'm gonna throw it on. I already have that tied on. I kind of want to take this off and throw that on that. I kind of like a stiffer rod for topwater, but it's a little late for that since I already tied it on. I mean, I guess I could tie it on again, but get this beer out of the freezer before it completely freezes, if it's not already completely frozen. I like to keep my beers in the freezer while I'm out here. Keeps them nice and cold. Yeah, screw it. We'll just throw it on the favorite rod, I guess. But preferably the one that doesn't have the broken eye. There we go. Yeah, one of my eyes like randomly snapped off. Really, really frustrating. But yeah, 7.3 medium, medium heavy, I think. Yeah, medium heavy. Favorite rod. I think it's pretty sick. It's like American flag and stuff. Pretty sick rod. But the problem is like the flex. I mean, there's like it's very, very like not very sensitive. So it's in comparison to the other one, it's definitely a big game changer. But I don't know. Yeah, this could be the make or break having this this extra rod. Oop. So I actually haven't thrown this reel in a while because for some reason it just wouldn't cast very far. I don't know what was going on, but I mean it could have been the other rod that I had. Man, that eye's freaking twisted. There we go. That looks fine. One thing you gotta make sure is that all your eyes are straight. All your eyes are straight. All your guides are good. Yeah, it looks fine. Cool. Gee, I guess we'll throw the shaky head on this, I guess. And again, I gotta make sure that this leader line is good, which it is not very long. What does it feel like? If it feels alright, I might throw it. I like the drag sound. That sounds good. What we got? It really doesn't feel that bad. I might just send this. That's what, like about 3 feet. Yeah, just under 3 feet of a leader. Screw it. Send it. I mean, I'm probably gonna bring my leader line tomorrow anyway. So if I need to throw or if I need to change my leaders out, I can. All right, so let's see. Yeah, we'll throw the EWG on this. EWG Ned. I mean, truthfully, that's what Martha throws a lot out there. Martha loves throwing that finessey stuff. Hopefully, the guy for the boat ramp gets there early. We had a tournament one year. The guy showed up like the sun was already out. I was like, dude, what is happening? Is he like? Is nobody coming? Like it says that it opens up at from dusk to dawn. Where the heck's he at? I've been debating bringing a topwater rod and making the decision in the morning, but I haven't. But I have seen some bass chasing shad on the surface. Yeah, yeah, I know. Topwater, topwater sucks, dude. It's like topwater is probably hands down one of my favorite bites. Like throwing like a whopper popper or like a popper or even the spook. Just like letting it sit, boom, and just destroy it, dude. Kind of hard to beat, but it worked. I mean, it worked for me. The one year I went up against Alderman at where was that at Aquan Regional Park, the tournament we had uh, last week. Yeah, or not last week. The last tournament we had, and dude, I had a great topwater bite. I caught two on that topwater spook, and it's just kind of been one of those lures that kind of stays in my hand. And I'd kind of debate between throwing like the whopper plopper or the spook, but I just like the spook because it's got like the rattling in the spook, so gives it like a good little jingle. Yeah, I think this was definitely the call to bring this extra rod. So now I'll have 3 spinning combos and 3 bait casters. So definitely got some options now for sure. I'm just hoping that my partner can clutch up tomorrow. Old Nick. I don't think you met him. You might have. I don't know. He lives out in like Spotsylvania. So he's actually had a very interesting start to the year. He had like glaucoma in one of his eyes or something like that, and didn't notice it, and then had to go get some eye surgery. And now he's like going. He's got like 20 pairs of sunglasses or something. It's freaking nuts. So should be interesting. I think he had like cancer, like skin cancer or something. I don't know. He's a mess right now. He's got a lot going on. So yeah, it's an addictive bite. I just don't know if the cold weather we had this week will shit. Yeah, that's another. Yeah, I mean, certain baits though. I mean, I've heard a lot of people talk about like that fall and winter bite. Um, like they're like, oh yeah, like late fall to like early winter, you can get away with like throwing a spook or a whopper plopper or a popper or something like that. So I don't know, kind of torn. So, but I've always loved a uh, good topwater bite. Hard to beat for sure. But y'all can see the finished product. That's it right there. Little EWG. It's nice. It's nice being able to throw a Ned rig weedless. So check that drag. Feels all right. A little loose. That's better. Yeah, it's better. Cool. All right. I mean, good part is it's not like I'm gonna be launching this. This is more like a casting close kind of thing. So let me move that out of my way. There we go. So we got Ned rig, we got salamander, we got fluke tied on, we got spinnerbait, topwater spook, and then this last one I might actually throw a chatterbait on. It's so hard to not throw chatterbait. And I'm tempted because last time I threw white chartreuse. I mean, that was last weekend, but we did get a little bit more rain. So I don't know if I want to throw like black and blue chatterbait or maybe like change up the colors a little bit. But the problem is I don't think they're jackhammers. I think they're just regular. So yeah, I don't know. And I mean, I think my partner's going to be mostly throwing like shaky head, stuff like that. It's funny when him and I fished. Where do we fish? I think we fished Aquan Regional Park. Him and I fished that together. He's like, "What should I bring?" He's like, I was like, I don't know, like Tippy likes to throw like shaky head, Sinkos, spinnerbait, chatterbait, stuff like that. And so he brought all of his like crankbaits and spinnerbaits and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, dude, I told you what I was gonna be throwing. He's like, oh, I didn't know. So I didn't bring any soft plastics. I'm like, dude, all right. So it's kind of frustrating, but whatever. Live and learn, I guess. What do we got going on here? Why do I have two? I might just put this together like this. There we go. And I might put those with that. That, that. There we go. Cool. Trying to think if there's any baits that I'm forgetting to bring. I always have like a small little collection. Ja 1070i. What's up, man? Oh yeah, I have this little selection of baits over here that I always decide. I don't know if it's frog weather yet. I got those little tiny glide baits my dad got me. I don't know if anything would hit those or not. Pretty interesting looking. Got jigs like map spinners. Got some. What are those? Those are just like a sink, I guess. Oh, hello. That fell. Hair jigs. That's all crappy stuff. Trick worms. I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. All right. Um, got a couple worms down here and some frogs. Yeah, I think I'm good. What are those? Oh, those are freaking chartreuse grubs. What is that? I don't know. What are these? Nah. Yeah, I think these are all baits that I pretty much never ever throw, so they can just stay down there for the time being. I could throw the ultralight. Oh, I could catch like a 6 pounder on an ultralight. uh, all right. Caught a good one when I was out Monday on the $6 Project Z chatterbait and white chartreuse. Interesting. Yeah, I've always thrown the jackhammer. Good old jackhammer chatterbait. Half ounce. So I always put the little paddle tail on the back. Gives it good action. One thing you definitely have to remember though is which way the tail goes, up or down. Because if you put it the other way, it's gonna be flopping weird. But yee. I hope everything's good though on the boat. I mean, like I said, last time I ran it was last weekend, and then I ran it again on yesterday, and everything ran good. So fingers crossed, everything worked. I mean, the prop was spinning this way, and the prop was spinning the other way, so we'll see. But um, yeah, let me take this big glide bait off. I feel like glide is like it probably works a lot better when the water's a little bit more clear than it has been. But I've also heard of people catching them when it's not so clear. So I don't know. I don't know. Where's my leader at? What's going on here? Did it come out? It did. Nice. Sweet. Yep. I always wanted to buy a glide bait, but I was very worried about how much I wanted to spend on a glide bait. So this one was like $17 or something like that. So yeah. Nice. so I could just throw that up in there. Up in, yep. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's all gonna depend on what the water clarity looks like tomorrow. If the water's decent, I might end up throwing the Buka trick shad and try it out. Actually, I haven't caught a fish on it yet, so it should be fun. But I guess I'll just throw the old jackhammer, I guess. The old jackhammer. This leader doesn't feel that great either. It's not terrible. You can always tell when you tie a knot, but yeah, just throw the old jackhammer, the OG. I definitely need to check the barb though. Oh yeah, the barb's good. Sweet. Point's good. Nice. What time is it? 10 o'clock. It's getting there. Almost time to go to sleep here soon. Gotta save some beers for tomorrow. Oh man. Nice. Sweet. All right. The last one. Here we go. What's going on? There we go. What's going on here? Is it wrapped? There we go. Looks like my leader line was wrapped around this little nook in the bait. All right, we should be good now. Yeah, sweet. Get off. Nice. All good. All good in the hood. Nice. My cop neighbor just got home. He's probably like, what in the hell's that boy doing? All right. Good there. Oh, I forgot I gotta adjust that. That is at 8. Probably do it like 10 and loosen that out. There we go. It's not bad. Yeah, it works. All right, so the chatterbait can go. This is the fun part, is figuring out where I want to put everything. Probably put the spinnerbait. Spinnerbait, chatterbait can go top. Probably that can stay there. I'm gonna keep this in. We'll do second to bottom. Second to bottom. This is all the interesting decision-making choices of where to put your rods. Okay, that can go there. And then on the bottom as well, we'll just do the fluke. I'm hoping, dude, I haven't had a good fluke bite in a while, but it'd be awesome if I had another good fluke bite. Fluke bites are fun. Sitting there just jerking the fluke, and then all of a sudden it just disappears. Like, oh, what the hell's going on here? Oh, I'm wrapped in that. There we go. That's fine. Okay, and then do chatterbait. Chatterbait right there. All right. then we'll do spinnerbait. How's this one feel? This is the one that kid was throwing. I think I already replaced it. I do not like that. I might have to retie that. Yeah, it's a pretty significant dink in the leader. Yeah, these little imperfections in these leaders is what is the game changer if you get cut off or lose fish, whatever. So definitely got to make sure you change your leaders. It's a pain in the ass, but like I said, make or break. So I'd like to be able to catch fish, not lose fish. All right, we'll leave that like that. I think this one I use 15-pound fluoro. Cool. Might actually make that a little bit better. In a second, let me throw this out. All right. Where's that line at? Right here. And that's 12. Okay. It's probably not that bad. Yeah, it's fine. All right. My 15-pound leader is right here. This is fluoro as well. Got a lot of this left. What do we got going on here? Nice. Sweet. Who's that? I don't know. Somebody just being loud. Hmm? There we go. I'm probably going to tie this rod and then call it a night. Getting a little late. Need to start getting tired. Where we at? There, right there. All right, sweet. So we'll take that. We'll bend in there. I'd like to actually go out and fish with one of those guys, but I don't know. It would definitely be fun to go out and fish live scope with one of them for sure. Because they definitely know how to use that live scope pretty well. No doubt. All right, let's see here. So we got one. Oh, did I get that? I did not get that. Okay. Let's go back down. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. And then back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Back down through the loop. Oh, where'd it go? Right here. Nice. Cool. There we go. Cinch her on down in now. All right. Nice. Got tight lines, tight leader lines. Then cut this little leader off here, or this tag in. I'll move this rod back a little bit. There we go. I got a little breathing room. Beautiful. Throw that away. And then get this last little tag end here. What we got? Cool deal. Cool deal. All right. So now, looks nice and clean. Nice and tight. Beautiful. And again, we will do about 6.5 feet. Right here. Beautiful. Put this back. And then we get to do some fishing tomorrow. That's going right there. Sorry, we're starting to get bored now. Nobody to talk to. Nobody to talk to. All right. That's the 15. Throw that in there. Got to figure out what time Justin's gonna want to get there tomorrow as well. Try to maybe set up the GoPro or something. Get some videos in. We'll see. We shall see. Boat. Yeah, I want to try it out. I want to try it out as a fill-in before I start donating my money. Sticks, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely not good enough to fish with those guys. Those guys are all sticks, and they know what in the hell they're doing. I mean, as they should. I mean, that's like the only place they fish. They love fishing out there. What I got here? Can I go like this? Oh, shit. Yeah, those guys are definitely good. I'll give it to them. I mean, first time Alderman came out, I was like, damn, dude. Freaking destroying us. But, I mean, Alderman's the kind of person he'll sit there and tell you all day. Like, yeah, man, caught him on a jig. Caught him on a black and blue jig. He'll tell you the size, the location, everything. And you'll go back out there and you'll be like, dude, I didn't catch anything. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I told you where to catch them, but I can't show you how to catch them. It's something you got to figure out on your own, I guess. All right, tie the spinnerbait back on. Let's see here. Go through. Go through. All right. Beautiful. And beautiful. All right, cool. Whew, I gotta pee. All right. Well, that is it. Whew. Just gotta go. Just got it before the winter, so I'm still trying to figure it all out. Yeah, it's definitely pretty difficult. It's really difficult if you install it like I did the first time, upside down. Like staring at the waves, I'm like, what in the hell? My cousin was like, dude, go up to that pillar. Look at that pillar. What do you see? And I'm like, I don't see anything. He's like, well, get closer. I'm like this close. I'm like, oh, there it is. It's amazing when you install it right. Makes it funner. All right, let's see what we got with this battery in the front. Ooh, we got 2 bars. 2 bars, 2 bars. Nice. So yeah, it should be charged by morning, hopefully. Actually, I can check the shunt. Well, I can't because I'm recording, but I'll check it later. See where I'm at. But should be pretty sweet. All right, well, I appreciate it, Jake, for joining. It's been a pleasure. But I'm gonna go take a leak and probably just clean up, get everything tuned in, and get ready to hopefully catch some fish tomorrow. That's it. So appreciate you, everybody, for watching, and I will catch you guys on next time. Peace. See you tomorrow, Jake.